Hi, this is Grady from Grady Bird Blog, and this is my husband Christopher. And we, last year, via Blair from Blair Blogs, Blair and Riley Land, they did a 1 year of marriage questionnaire, and so did we. And it was super fun. And so we're doing it for our second year of marriage. I haven't even reviewed the questions at all because I thought that'd be unfair to you.
Are they the same ones or the new ones?
No, they're the same ones.
Oh, okay. But we've forgotten them.
Well, yeah, I mean, I don't watch that video
I'll
every
probably remember them though.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that one.
When they come up, I think I'll remember them.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's actually like almost the end of our wedding month, anniversary month, whatever. But we had a whole debacle with the camera, so now we have a camera. Hopefully it won't shut off a million times like last year.
Oh yeah.
And we're gonna get started. And you're gonna answer questions first, okay?
Okay.
Okay. What's your favorite meal that we eat?
My favorite meal that we eat.
Yeah.
I don't know what's my favorite meal that we eat. I don't have like a favorite. I like changing it up. I like the new thing you're doing because we're trying new things and like experimenting with recipes.
Yes, we tried HelloFresh and we really love it. I'll probably make a blog post about it.
Yeah. So my favorite meal that we eat is a new meal.
Yes, which is rare for us because I don't really cook. Like, before, like, 3 weeks ago, I didn't really cook.
So I don't know if that's ducking the question, but...
No, I
an
think that
interesting
answers the
answer.
question. I liked, well, so far I pretty much liked everything we made from there. So, I mean, same answer. What's your favorite restaurant that we go to?
Favorite restaurant that we go to?
Uh-huh.
I mean, I guess I have to say Olive Garden. Not because it's the best restaurant, but we have like memories there. Like it's become like a thing, if that makes sense.
You're stealing all my answers.
Well, you said I could go first. You said I had to go first.
That's
so
true.
That's the risk you take.
Okay, then I won't say same answer. That seems cheap to say same answer every
Okay.
single time. So I'm gonna go with our favorite local restaurant. I would say Las Olas because when we went on our trip last year, we went to Las Olas as like our first day home from work, and I really loved that.
Oh, I thought you were going to say Lexi's.
Oh, Lexi's is also really good.
I thought you were going to say that because they recently opened up a
Oh, you're right. You're right.
branch. Is that the right? Not branch, a
It's not-
kitchen.
Yeah, a kitchen. It's not really a franchise, but anyway, Lexi's is also a great answer. Lexi's. That was so funny, and you did not appreciate that.
Cucumber mint lemonade.
Okay, focus. Are you being weird?
Maybe.
Okay. What's your favorite thing to do together on a free Saturday?
On a free Saturday.
Mm-hmm.
Go to Lexi's.
That's your favorite thing?
On a free Saturday?
Did you want to give me that?
Oh, I didn't know. I thought we were keeping it off camera.
Oh. There's no drink.
Too late.
Just kidding, there is.
No, I'm gonna drink some of it.
Okay. Wait, but what's your favorite thing to do on a free Saturday?
I like when I don't know if it's Saturday, but like when we get in the car and like drive and listen to a podcast.
Yeah,
That's
like when we
fun.
go on like a coffee date.
That's usually like Sunday morning though.
But really what that is like we get, like if Jess had a sleepover or something, we like go drive to the drive-thru of Dunkin' Donuts and get me a coffee, and then we listen to podcasts in the car.
But then we drive like the long way home so we can listen.
Yeah. That's a good one.
That's cool.
I also just like, I think this is what I said last year too, but like going to plays. We go to plays a lot, and I really like going to plays with you. And sometimes we go to the movies, which is very wild because we usually don't do that. What's your favorite? Wait, I need your help.
My help?
How are you doing?
Is this your skeleton?
Stop it. The lipstick.
Oh, your lipstick. I didn't notice anything. So.
Because I drank. Anyway.
Oh, it looks fine.
It looks so beautiful. Yeah, that's what I think. What's your favorite way to spend a weeknight?
Weeknight?
Mm-hmm.
I like when we make dinner and sit down together and watch a show.
Like The Office?
Yeah, The Office.
As we keep like whispering. I hope you can hear me. As a family, we're watching The Office from start to finish. Like me, Chris, and Jess, and it's the best. It's the best thing ever. And she's never seen it before, so like rewatching it with her is really fun. Oh, I have to answer. Wait,
Yeah.
that is a great answer, but let me try to pick a different answer.
You're not gonna beat it.
The mean thing is you're right. Hey, that one time though, we watched Mulan, and that was fun.
Yeah.
Okay, that's it. You're doing way better than me at this, and it's honestly not
You
fair.
told me to go first.
You're a sass master. What's your favorite... Oh, come on. What's your favorite movie to watch together? I basically just...
Mulan?
No, it's not that that's the answer, but, like, I didn't know the next question was about
Oh.
a movie, and then I said something about a movie.
That would have to be the B movie.
God. Oh, man. Jess has programmed my phone to have, like, an alert, my iPhone, an alert that goes off every, I don't know, 4 or 5 times a day at least, that says watch the B movie. It was a thing we got really into this summer, because, you know, the meme and whatever. And I haven't turned it off, so every day I get several alarms saying watch the B movie, and I've never once listened to it, so that's unfortunate. We also really like watching Mean Girls as a family. I think we're supposed to be answering only for us, though. We have recently been watching some thrillers, which has been really fun. Which is not one particular movie, but we watched, like, The Babadook and It Follows, and it's really fun to watch kind of scary movies, but we only do that when Jess does sleepovers, so not too often, but that's really fun because that's kind of not something we do all the time.
Except I'm not allowed to scare you.
That's true. You try, and it's rude.
When do I try? I was very good. It would have been so easy to scare you after It Follows. I accidentally did one time.
That counts.
That wasn't... I did that on purpose. It does not count. You were moving slow, so I had to walk slow to follow you. And I was just normally walking behind you slow. Because you were going slow.
It was rude.
Just because it happened to be roughly the same pace that the thing in It Follows moves.
Spoilers.
There's a thing that follows people in It Follows.
Shush. That's not really a spoiler.
Spoilers.
Are you ready for the next question?
Hey, you know that movie Titanic? There's a thing called the Titanic in it. Sorry, I spoiled that movie.
You are so rude. What is your favorite TV show to watch together? Just you and me.
Just you and me?
Yes.
SVU? If I had to pick one show?
Yeah. That's on my list. What else do we watch? Oh, you know what? So You Think You Can Dance.
Yeah.
I love watching that show.
Except we haven't caught up on it yet.
I know, but like when we sit down to watch
Yeah.
it and like watch the dances, that's really fun. And like watch old dances that we love.
Yeah. We tried to watch a current episode and ended up just rewatching it.
That's why we didn't. That's
Wait,
why
you gotta see
we
this
try
dance.
to get caught up, but we got distracted by dances we already love from past seasons.
Yeah.
So that's a fun one because we don't really do a ton of. I mean, I do separately, but we don't do a ton of like reality shows or whatever together. But that's one that like has real people with real talent, and so it's a fun one.
Yep.
Ready for the next question?
Shh, bring it on me. Is that right?
No.
It's not a phrase.
No, it's not real. What is your favorite music to listen to together?
Oh, together?
Yes,
Oh.
together. I know what our favorite music to not listen
So
to
I can't
together
say Tom
is.
Waits.
Yes. Creepy ghost man music.
Creepy ghost man.
Okay.
Trying to argue with you, but...
You can't. You know I'm right.
We like Sarah Bareilles. Bareilles?
Sarah Bareilles.
Yes. What you said.
We do love Sarah Bareilles because Sarah Bareilles singer went and song.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's not the only reason, but we like musicals.
Yeah.
Duh. Like Hamilton, which I know is what we said last year.
I
but
know. It's actually been a little while
I was
since we
gonna
listened to
say
Hamilton.
it's been a while since we've listened, but we like
Sorry, Hamilton.
lots of musicals, or like sometimes just random songs from musicals, like not the full musical. I like that.
Yeah.
All right, now we're those were the favorites questions,
Okay.
and I forgot to tell you. And now we're on to the marriage questions.
The marriage questions, okay.
So it's about to get
I'm
serious.
not melting too bad, am I, right
You're melting a little, but
It's
I still
warm.
think you're so handsome.
now? Okay.
We that was sassy. We normally have a fan on in this room because there's no air conditioning. It's very, very hot in here. Why I'm wearing a long sleeve shirt, no one knows. But we can't have the fan on because that'd be too loud. So we're dealing with a little heat here, but we're making it work.
That's an unusually warm
Has it? Oh, I hope.
September day.
I hope. Oh yeah, it's so warm for the season. I just realized now that this first question is. I'm gonna just say second instead of first. Okay. I don't think this question is applicable anymore, but I didn't check the list. Okay. Has the second year of marriage felt slow or fast?
I don't know. Fast.
You sound really convinced.
I don't know how to answer that question. Like, what in compared to what?
Huh.
It's just been good.
Life?
Been good. It's good.
Yeah. I think fast. I think fast. I think it's felt pretty fast because, like, when I think about the fact that it's been 2 years since our wedding, I'm like, I'm sorry, pardon me. Like, that just seems really fast. I don't know that, like, this particular year has felt any faster than any other year, but it's still, like, in general, it feels pretty fast. Like, the fact that we just had our 2-year anniversary is like, what? Like, someone was talking to me, and they were like, oh, yeah, you got married last year. And I was like, no, 2 years ago, but it feels like it was really fast.
Yeah, a bunch of our friends are getting married.
I know, or just got married.
Yep.
It's very exciting. What do you like best about being married?
Partnership. I think we're continuing to grow and develop and work out that partnership. And I think it's been really good. Like working together, getting out of debt.
Yes. Yes. We got out of debt this year. Woo, woo, before our anniversary, which was like a major goal for me. What? Let me read the question. What do I like best about being married? I mean, partnership is a great answer. I think... Man, that's a hard question. There's a lot of things. But I think, like, see, I can't beat partnership, so I'm trying to think of, like, a different one so I don't just always say, yeah, let's go to
Totally not gonna win.
I know, which is rude. Also, this is not a competition. You shush. But I wanted to come up with a different answer, but I can't really. Working together. So, like, you know, a partnership. Okay. When do you feel most loved by me?
When do I feel most loved by you?
Yes.
Always. Is this like a love languages question?
I don't know. It sounds kind of like a love languages question.
When do I feel most loved by you? Just when you like appreciate the things I do for you and let me know that you appreciate it, and I think that's when I like feel it the most.
Yeah. Cool.
You?
I feel most loved by you. I'm going to give you a very specific example, actually.
There you go. You're gonna win this one.
I don't know if it's that great, but when we're like in a group, like either at like a family event or with friends or whatever, and you're talking, like just in a group talking, and I may or may not be participating in the conversation, but I'm like next to you, and you like will put your arm around me or something, like acknowledge that I'm like a part of that group, and it's nice because I'm so introverted and I get so nervous about like social events and stuff, but in a social atmosphere you can't be like, I feel uncomfortable, include me. Like you can, I mean you could, I guess, but that wouldn't be great. So it's like, you know that about me, and I see you make an effort to like make me feel comfortable, and that just is like, that's very specific, but that makes me feel very loved. So
good.
We're back, yay. Okay. What's most challenging about marriage?
Most challenging?
Yes. That was more aggressive than I meant it to be. I apologize.
I mean, just like, you know, like trying to coordinate schedules and stuff like that. Like, keep everybody's, like, balancing. Like, oh, you're doing this and I'm doing this and you're doing that. Like, that's the most challenging thing. It's not, like, awful, but...
So, like, logistics.
Yeah.
I think, like, the most challenging thing for me about being married, it has nothing to do with you. It has everything to do with, like, the step-family dynamic. Which also, in our family, is really good. But it's still, like, it complicates things. And sometimes I get emotional about it. And I think that's probably, like, the most challenging thing about being married. Is that just invites even more, like, of the step-family dynamic, obviously. And, like I said, even though it's really good. And actually, like, I think our family works pretty well and has a pretty good system, and we all really love each other, but I still think that's, you know, that's still complicated and still difficult at times, so that's probably my answer. How have we overcome these challenges? Gotcha.
We just keep communicating and trying to work it out and talking.
Well, the camera beeped and turned itself off, but we're back.
Hi.
Yay. I think that might be, like, as long as one clip can be or something. But I'm glad it beeps.
Yeah.
So we know. Because last time we just kept talking, then we found out it didn't record at all.
We were just talking at a camera.
Last year, yep. For like 45 minutes.
Crazy people.
It was bad. And then we had to re-record it twice. Anyway, this year is a new year. And the camera beeps now. So our lives are great.
Thank you, camera.
That is how we overcame that challenge. And how do we overcome the step family challenges? Communication, 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 communication. I am always talking about how, if anything, we are over communicators, like, in a good way, because otherwise it's just so complicated. There's so many feelings, there's so many moving parts, there's so many people. It just, that is how we overcome a lot of it. It's just communicating about everything, basically, and I think it works. Has anything surprised? I keep putting this, like, in front of my face. Very good. Has anything surprised you about being married?
No.
Not one
Like
thing.
what?
I don't know. I think it's up to you.
No, I think we were very, like, we were very purposeful entering into it. So, I think, yeah, I mean, I think we were, not that, like, nothing unexpected comes up, but nothing has, like, surprised me. We got to know each other pretty well before we got married, and we talked about all of our issues, and
Yeah.
so maybe that's a cop-out answer, but
If it's true, it's not a
it's
cop-out.
true.
My answer is going to be, like, it's not deep at all.
Okay. What?
I thought you, like, looked at something over there and
No.
laughed. I was like, what?
No, I'm, like, looking, I'm, like,
Oh, you're, like, camera looking at
I'm
me?
camera looking.
Oh, see, I'm straight up looking at you.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyway, my answer is...
I'm, like, turning towards
Oh,
you,
you're, like,
not,
cheating towards me.
Yeah.
It's your acting. It's your actor skills coming out. No, what surprised me... Oh, wait. Did you just do, like, an office take to the camera?
Maybe.
Okay, I think you did. I answered the question. I was going to answer the question, but... What?
What?
You're, like, staring at me now. Stop it. I almost answered the question, but incorrectly. But I'm going to answer it anyway.
Okay.
Because I was going to say something that surprised me during our marriage, but it wasn't about being married. But
Okay.
I'm going to answer it anyway.
That's fine.
Is that we finished getting out of debt before 2 years because we were projected for it to be closer to like 2.5, and we got it done in 2, which is not. It's not about being married, but it was something in our marriage that happened that surprised me. So
No, it's good.
it's my answer anyway.
Works.
Has anything surprised you about me?
Not surprise me.
Uh-oh.
No, I'm just, I'm impressed with the way you continue to sort of develop and work on the blog stuff and developing your voice, and I think that's really cool, but it doesn't surprise me.
I think that's what you said last year too.
Well, see?
That's not a complaint. That is not a complaint.
It's not a surprise.
You're so sweet. What has surprised me about you? The answer that's coming to my head, I think, is also what I said last year, so I'm trying to come up with something else.
Yeah, I can't really be surprised twice.
Exactly. Hey, you did it.
I said I wasn't surprised.
You shush. No, then I guess. That answer.
What'd you say?
Does anything surprise you about me? My answer is no.
Okay.
He does not like that answer.
And what?
No, well, I was just gonna say, like, you're, like, continuing your parenting as Jess gets older, but similar to what you said, like, I'm not, like, shocked that you're awesome at it. It's not a surprise, really, but it's been cool. And I also think that's what I said last year, so I was trying to come up with something else, but it's still true, so. What's your favorite memory from this past year?
Favorite
That's a
memory
big
from
question.
the past year?
Yeah? You just looked really upset about that question.
Not upset. I'm like delving into the depths of my brain. It's hard. Like when you say favorite, it feels like a lot of pressure to be like, wait, no, get exactly the right one. Because what if you're like,
You could just say a favorite.
A
It doesn't have to
favorite.
be the favorite.
a favorite.
What is a favorite?
A favorite. Where did we recently went down to
That weirdo store? Oh, you mean like a big trip?
when we went down to Pennsylvania this year.
Yeah.
We stopped at that park in Scranton.
Oh.
I was like, how did I have this park in Scranton? It was like pretty cool. Like I said, it's not my, I can't, well that's my favorite, but like, it was cool. It's a cool memory, like, walking around that surprisingly cool park in the middle of Scranton. With the waterfalls and the train tunnels and the stuff. And the tree house that we couldn't go in.
Oh, yeah. Was that Scranton?
Wasn't it?
I thought that was on our way to Virginia. On my birthday. But I don't remember what town it was in, so maybe it was Scranton.
For some reason it sticks in my brain that it was. I was like, yeah, this is like Scranton.
That might be right. I don't
But I
remember the
think you're-
town. But I know the exact memory you're talking
Yeah,
about.
I think you're right that it was Virginia. That whole trip was good.
I loved that trip. And
Me
we
too.
saw our friends. Hi, Bradley and Trevor. Oh, that was so fun. That's a good one. That's a really good one. The one that stuck in my head is like really not nearly as like sweet and sentimental as yours. But on our trip, are you nervous? On our trip to Pennsylvania, or on our way back maybe, with me and Chris and Jess to visit Jess's sister Daphne, we stopped by just one of the most beautiful statues you'll ever see in your life, called Pioneer Woman and Scary Child.
That was this year?
Yeah, that was
Oh,
this
yeah.
year. And it was just a frightening statue. If I can figure out how to insert a picture of it right here, I will. Yeah, right there. But it was very funny. Like, it's not that it was actually like a particularly good anything, but it was just very funny, and it's like a family joke memory situation, so that's really fun. But the trip to Virginia was really good too. We do a lot of like random road trips and stuff, and those are really fun.
How are we doing?
We're killing it. What memory makes you, sorry, we're close to the end. Is that what you were actually asking? We're like 2/3 of the way through. We're also doing a great job, but what memory makes you laugh every time you think of it? Why do I keep using the Pioneer Mom would have been great for that. Anyway, okay, what memory makes you laugh every time we think of it?
Well, one came out of my mind, but it's not completely appropriate.
Christopher George.
I was trying to see that name of that movie in a funny way, and it came out,
Oh. It's not appropriate.
came out weird. Not the way I meant to
He
say
was
it.
trying to say the name of a movie in front of our 13-year-old child, and he slightly mispronounced a few words. Didn't come out great. It's
That's
just
pretty funny.
Oh.
Sometimes silly accents turn on you.
Yeah. Think that through before you go for it. I have to pick a different one than the Pioneer Woman. Although that was really ideal. I don't know. We laugh a lot. It's kind of hard to pick one. It might be the Pioneer Woman because it just was so
You can
scary and
do it.
weird. It just is the weirdest statue, and it was like so funny. It was so funny because it was just the most hideous, like child statue with a Ted Cruz face. Like, it just was like a lot, and it was really funny. You're not laughing about that. Okay. Where do you see us in 5 years?
I don't know. Maybe in 5 years we'll have saved up enough money and we'll have a little house of our own.
That'd be awesome. That's a hard question. I didn't remember that this question was in here. I don't know. I have a lot of like ideas, but I don't necessarily want to. I feel like I'll jinx them if I say that. But saving up for a house would be great. That's on the list for sure. That's definitely on the list. Oh, where do you see us on our next wedding anniversary?
Our next
Oh,
wedding.
I want to know what we said last year for that, because I guarantee we did not do what we said. But what we did was probably better than what
Next
we
wedding anniversary.
did. Yeah. Next September.
Next September. Probably in the Olive Garden.
That is true. Probably in the Olive Garden. It's kind of our tradition at this point.
It's become a thing.
But what else? I don't know what traditional anniversary it is, so that's not going to help me. I like to think we'll be doing something fun and random and weird, because that tends to be our tradition for our anniversary. Our tradition for, like, the 2 anniversaries we've had is do weird stuff.
Yeah.
So that's what I imagine we'll be doing. Something weird. And then probably there will be an Olive Garden involved. Hopefully with a gift card. Hashtag thrifty, am I right?
Yep.
Okay, if you could do anything differently in the past year, what would you do? What would you do? Sorry.
I don't know. I don't have any major regrets.
Good.
I don't.
My first thought was like 0% had anything to do with our marriage, and like probably shouldn't say like I might cut out. But I just wish I had cut my hair because it's so long and it's really hot right now in this room. And I feel like I look like a prairie woman, and I just wish I would have cut my hair before now. That's when you're supposed to be like, you don't look like a... You are the most beautiful woman on the planet Earth. Crushed it. Honestly, you nailed it. How has moving affected your relationship if you moved? Which we didn't!
Not this time.
That's right.
We moved a new couch into this room.
Oh my gosh. Yes, we did, and it's the greatest thing ever. How has that affected our relationship? Everything has changed in a great way. I love this couch. What advice would you give to someone who's about to get married?
Go for it.
Communicate, 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 communicate. About everything. Just every single thing. If you have a question, if you're curious about something, if you want to know something, just ask, just communicate. It's a good idea. I promise. Just do it. Especially if there's something you're nervous about. Just do it. Just ask.
Yeah, I think that's kind of what we said last time. But it hasn't changed. It's the same thing. It's good advice.
Solid advice.
Yep.
Last question. Are you ready?
I'm ready. Bring it on me.
What do you most look forward to for our marriage in the future?
Being
It
end
looks
of
like you're
debt.
crying. I'm so sorry. You answered the question. I talked right over you.
Oh, I'm looking forward to living our lives out of debt.
I know. That's the best.
It's pretty cool.
It's so true. I'm looking forward to, okay, what do you most look forward to for our marriage in the future? I just look forward to, like, keep working together, keep, like, figuring stuff out as a team, keep doing shows together, keep laughing together, keep planning weirdo adventures together. All the major stuff, who knows, you know, but I feel like the little stuff is, like, what I most look forward to, and like also is what we can control the most. So that's good. So that's what I would say.
Sounds good.
That's it. We're done.
That's it.
We
Cut.
did it. I'm not just gonna end it there. I am gonna
No.
say like goodbye or something.
Okay, goodbye.
Hi. I mean goodbye. Shoot. Thanks for watching.
Cut.
So,
It's late.
thanks for watching.
You have to do it again because I was talking.
What?
Let me be quiet for a second and then do it so you can edit it.
Okay.
Okay.
Thanks. Thanks for watching.
I wasn't doing anything.
Thank you so much for watching. 2 years, man.
2
Killing
years.
it. Bye.
Bye. Hi.
Can you sit back? Oh, yeah. You're totally great.
I have no idea how sweaty I look right now.
You really don't look sweaty.
Oh, okay. Do I look slutty?
No! Pause really quick.
Pause. What?
I was just gonna let you handle yourself.
Well, if we pause, then they're gonna know. Okay, wait. Suddenly became less sweaty.
Oh, well, I also just shouted pause. So if we don't
Edit
cut
it
it,
out.
then it's just me shouting.
Well, while we're paused, I might want to double check and make sure it's still recording.
Oh my god, can you imagine if this happened again? It's totally still recording. 16 minutes in. You don't really look that sweaty, but I just can't tell if it's going to on a computer. Well, either way, I'm going to cut it now because I shouted pause
Well,
and
yeah.
then went to check. Do
Well,
you
this-
feel comfortable?
As comfortable as I'm gonna be.
Okay, well, we're more than halfway done, I think.
Alright.
No, well, we're about halfway.
Alright, let's get this done.
Okay.
Let's do this.
Let's do this.
Bring it on me.
Good lord. Okay.